most nights. Laying on your chest while you lay pipe. It used to be as free, no, I won't bite. But why you gotta be me, why fight? Pussy stay wet, yeah, stay tight. But it's not enough, no, they ain't right. Yeah. But it's not enough, no, we ain't right. Losing this battle, I'm out of ammo. One day he love me and one day he don't. Smoking my body, giving them slow strokes. Confusing the algorithm with these hoes. Making no love when the money controls your mind, your body and soul. Talking about God, but you really don't know. No, you really don't know. Look at your daughter, that shit should matter. But you want the money, power, and respect. These bitches don't love you, and don't you forget. I've been that body, but you not upset. Meticulous thinking, no, he don't forget. Sipping on me, but I'm worth the budget. But it's not enough, no, it ain't right. Yay. Hey, y'all. It's your girl Ice. This the Feels. That song you just heard right there is called PPND. It drops tonight, 12 o'clock, July 18th, on all major music platforms. Make sure you tune in, lock in. It's gonna roll into our theme tonight. We are talking about why it is important that if you are single and working on yourself, you do that. You take the time to heal before you go and damage someone else, right? So you think, most people are like what we call serial daters, okay? And a serial dater is basically someone who like dates one guy after another, after another, after another, after another, doesn't let themselves heal, doesn't let themselves absorb what's gone on, reflect on what they might have done wrong, what the other person might have done wrong, what collectively y'all might have done wrong. So we're going to talk about the serial daters today. We're going to talk about why it's important to be single. Because it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, relationships are cool, but like I said, I'm going to get into it. But like why I feel like it's important, to like have a single mentality. Like I feel like titles are overrated. We're going to talk about titles. We're going to talk about why it's important to also heal before you get into the next relationship. Because you don't want to push away a blessing because you aren't where you need to be, Sometimes God has a funny way of not hurting us, because I don't believe he hurts us, but basically putting us in a situation where we're kind of faced with, dang, all right, are we going to keep allowing this to happen, or are we going to wake up and smell the coffee? So first, let's start with these serial daters. Okay, shout out to all my serial daters that are tuning in. Guys, I just want to say, I hope you're not offended. But I do think you guys are one of the worst kind, because it's serial daters is the reason why I don't think that we have genuine people anymore, because everyone is just like, needs to be in a relationship, needs this freaking gratification, or this freaking acceptance and dang, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word right now, but basically you feel like you need your partner's approval. Like people feel like they can't just live life for themselves. They feel like they have to live for someone else. They feel like if they're not living for someone else, they're not living. So those are our serial daters. And I want you guys to know that that is not okay. When you break up with someone, it is important for you to understand that you need to take the time to heal. If you don't take a second to heal and get yourself together, all you're going to do is go and damage someone else, right? So the serial daters date and date and date and date and date and date and date, and then they never deal with what it is that they're going on with. And then we get the narcissists, and then we get the psychos. These are how they're born. And then we get the freaking over-possessive men. Then we get the freaking the poly men. Then we get the you need a submissive woman, but you don't even know how to respect her men.
You know what I'm saying? This is how I feel like they are born, because of serial daters. And then we have the people who don't think it's okay to be single at all. And I just want to let you guys know, like, it is really okay. Like, it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to put yourself first. Don't let anyone ever make you feel bad for putting yourself first. It's very important, because if you are not your best package, then how will you be able to give and help others, right? Because if I'm pouring from an empty cup, what am I doing? Giving emptiness out. Who wants to do that? That's weird, right? So you got to make sure your cup is full. You got to make sure that you love yourself. You got to make sure that you know that you're enough. You got to make sure that you're happy. You got to make sure that when you wake up every day, you smiling for no reason. You have to understand that you don't need someone to make you smile, but it would be cool if there was someone there to make you smile. That's how we need to start looking at relationships. That's how we need to start going forward. Because I don't think you guys realize that by us being so needy, especially us women, because women, we are so needy. We're so needy for the attention, for the acceptance of a man, for the, oh, he loves me and me only. Like, that shit is so weird, yo. Love yourself and everything else will come together, right? For real, y'all. Remember, this is the Feelss, so this is my opinion. These are my thoughts. These are the things that I think about over here on my channel, my good old channel. So let's also pause and take a second and remind you guys to like, subscribe, and share this. If you feeling what I'm saying, like I said, it's the Feelss. Make sure you share that. We might be able to help somebody else. You never know who's tuning in, who needs us. It's very important for y'all to share y'all thoughts. Check on y'all strong friends. Check on your laughing all the time friends. They need help, okay? But yeah, back to what we were talking about. These fucking single people that wanna be single and don't heal. I'ma get to y'all, because y'all are the worst of the worst. Y'all are worse than the serial daters. Because all those serial daters don't take time to heal. They really didn't have any feelings to begin with. So I don't truly feel like it's much that they have to, like, you know, I feel like it's all one big stupid cycle, and it's just detrimental in general. That's why I feel like it's important for people to be single. I feel like even in a marriage, even in a committed relationship, you should have a single mentality. And I know that probably sounds crazy, and I know you guys are saying, how are you married with a single mentality? But you gotta understand something. Mentality, mental, what you think, not actions. I didn't say be married and act single, because that's what a lot of y'all do. Y'all be married and really acting single, and your actions are talking single. But I'm talking about being with someone, but realizing that you too are important, that you have to fulfill your needs too, that you have to make sure that you don't put your dreams and aspirations down, because we talked about this on the last episode. We talked about you submissive women. Y'all know y'all don't get to ever follow y'all dreams and do all this other shit because you too busy jumping when a nigga say how high. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. We're not even going into that today. But I'm just saying, I personally feel like you have to heal. If you do not heal before you move on to the next situation, all you're going to do is block your blessings. And why would you want to do that? Why would you want to block your blessings? Yo, God put you here for a reason. There's a reason why you're on this earth. There's a reason why you're here doing what you're doing. There's a reason why you're going through what you're going through. I know it don't be looking like it at times. I know it probably doesn't feel like it, but I need you to know it's a reason. And that's why it's important for us to heal before we jump into something else. Because we get out of a relationship, we're broken, we're hurt, we're distraught, we feel like it's the end of the world. Then we get with someone thinking that we're okay, even if it's been time that's passed, thinking we're okay, thinking we have healed. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, you're about to go damage your blessing because you're still over here. So I want us to make a promise today to each other that before we move on going forward, because I think this is important, and this is why I did this video, because I really think it's important for us to understand that in order for you to heal and be the best version of yourself, you gotta focus on yourself. People think it's selfish. It's not. You come in this world alone and you die alone. There's no bunk beds and caskets. There's no bunk beds in the infirmary. So whether you burn up or whether they bury you, when you leave, you're by yourself. So I need you guys to know that it's okay to be single and committed. I know it sounds crazy. I'll say it again. I know it sounds crazy. But it's a mentality. It's a thing. It's a mentality. Just don't be so dependent. It's just making me, like, it kind of makes me sad that I see a lot of women are so dependent on men these days. It's like we fought so hard for our rights and for this and for that, and all for what? For us to turn around and still feel like we have to have a man to make us happy? How about the air in your lungs? That don't make you happy? How about the fact that you have the use of your brain? That don't make you happy? How about the fact that you can go to the bank and make a deposit or a withdrawal, however you feeling today? That don't make y'all happy? And I'm not gonna sit here. I'll be the first to say, Ice. I'm the first to say, I am nobody's prime example. You know my backdrop. I am nobody's prime example of an ordinary relationship. I was the relationship hopping queen. I was her. I was never by myself. Like, not until I got into my 30s did I realize, like, okay, it's okay to be by yourself. Like, damn, it's okay. Like, from a child to damn near 30, for real, I don't think I've ever been single by myself with no one else. I've always been with someone, in a relationship, in a situationship, somebody's side piece, somebody something. But I always made sure and had me something, because in my heart and in my body, I always felt like I needed. And now, at 32, oh God, I swear to God, you know where I want to be, y'all? In a cave. You know what you can see in a cave? This much. Think about what you can see right there in between my and my eye, right? That is the view of the cave. Now, if we come through and block the whole of the cave, we're now alone. And that's what I call peace. Like, that's where I'm at with it. Like, for real. Like, I even had to explain to my boo today. I was like, yo, check this out. I fuck with you the absolute long way. Like, this way. The long way. But I can't no more. Me personally, I think that I don't exactly think that I'm meant to, be long-term with anyone right now or even ever, because I really have damaged myself so much that here I am at this point where I gotta give you guys advice, because I need your feedback. Like, let's be each other's fucking shoulder to cry on, because realistically, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's weird. Like I said, you could be in a relationship and still have a single mentality. You could be committed to somebody and still have a single mentality. It is important. You have to think about yourself. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's selfish. I love my partner. I could never imagine myself like living life or doing anything without them or making decisions without them or blah, 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 or whatever the case may be. Well, you better imagine. Because what you going to do if one day you sitting there and God snatched that love of your life from you? Real talk. Like, what you going to do? You're going to be devastated. Why? Because you don't know how to survive on your own. For real. Like, it's okay to be with a man and still know how to survive on your own. It's okay to love a man down and literally still think you're single in your brain, married and all. And I know that my married women probably aren't going to get this, but you got to think about how many married women are unhappy right now because you ain't choose you. You choose y'all. And you could have chose y'all and still chose you. But instead, you just chose y'all. So now you're feeling like, dang, well, what am I going to do? What's for me? Why do you think people renew their vows? You change. People change. You know? But realistically, like I said, this is the Feelss. It's your girl Ice. And I just want to say, stay strong, y'all. And I need y'all to realize that you really, really don't need a man to be happy. It's okay to be single. It is okay to put yourself first. It is okay to think that you want more than what you have. It is okay to use the voice that God gave you, or he would have made us mute. That part. Don't ever feel like your voice can't be heard because you're going to, step on someone's toes or whatever the case may be. Having a single mentality is not an issue. I strongly believe that that's what we all should have, even in relationships. I'm committed to someone. There's someone in my life that I love dearly and that I really would do anything for, but at the same time, I gotta put myself first. If I don't put me first, those children that I made are gonna suffer, and that's unfair because I'm already 32. I'm here, been here, bones old, arms old, all that old. Them kids didn't ask to be here. You gotta make sure that you do right by your children, and some people be doing that too. They be putting relationships in front of their children. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta. It's a big thing. Like, it's really a lot of thought process that goes into being in a relationship, especially when you're a mother. Because I'm a mother, so I would personally rather not be in a relationship because I don't want to have to worry about if I want to introduce you to my kids, or I don't want to worry about if you're going to be a good fit, or I don't want to worry about if you're going to be a good dad, or all this other weird shit. Nah, like, I would rather just me and my clan. I'm good. This the Daliy Feelss. It's your girl Ice. Talk to me nice. Always leave out that spice. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. I know my thoughts be so fucking random, but this is me, and this is my structure. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in a couple days. Remember what I said, PPND drops tonight, 12 o'clock. July 18th is out. That's my last homage, my last piece of anything for that character that y'all love so much. But anyways, that's another topic for another video. It's your girl Ice. This is the Feelss. Thank you for checking in, and I love y'all.